If you've ever considered sailing on the MSC Seascape, then this video should convince you to book it. We did the last sailing out of Miami on Seascape, and we're already considering flying to Galveston to do it again. Between activities, food, entertainment, and everything in between, this ship ticks all the boxes of what an incredible cruise should have. We sailed out of Port of Miami for a 2-night cruise as a group of 14. And I can honestly say it was hectic but worth every second. This clip here is the motto that everyone was living by for this cruise, and it showed.
I will never, ever, 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 ever see these people again. Your cruise vacation has officially begun. Let's go!
MSC truly knows how to make every cruise the best, so let's jump right into it. Starting on Deck 4, you have the medical center as well as 4 passenger embarkation areas. Moving up to Deck 5 midship, you will find the MSC Foundation Desk, as well as the hub where you can buy photos or an MSC wristband that can be used as a replacement for your cruise card. Just after that is the Emotions Immersive Gallery, where you can see every photo taken of you while on board. On portside is the Seascape Reception and Guest Service Desk. The line here, like every other ship, was really long but surprisingly moved very fast. Right across on starboard side is the Future Cruise Desk, where you can plan and book your next vacation with MSC. And right in the middle of those two, you're going to find the best bar on board, the Seascape Bar. There were always activities going on in the atrium, and with this bar being at the bottom of it, we ended up coming here more often than not. We do want to give a shout out to Michael, also known as Mikey the Explorer. He was our favorite bartender to come visit. He always put on a show for us and definitely knows how to make a great drink. If you find yourself on board the MSC Seascape, head to this bar and tell Mikey that SoFlo Travel sent you.
We are now at MSC Seascape Bar! Yay!
Moving on, all the way aft on Deck 5 is the Green Wave Restaurant, which is the largest of the 4 main dining rooms on board. Deck 6 forward is the bottom to the Cora Theater, but we'll show you that on Deck 7. Midship is Times Square, a beautiful display that spans 3 decks. This New York-inspired area is a hub for entertainment and shopping. All around Times Square, you'll find multiple places to spend some extra money on board at the shops. Then on starboard side is Venchi Chocolate Bar. The decor and styling of this bar is very rich, which perfectly describes how Venchi chocolate tastes. Here, you can indulge your sweet tooth with so many options. Venchi definitely has the best gifts to bring home to friends or family. We always get a ship model for everyone and they love it. Everything sold here is an extra charge, but well worth the money. Just aft of Venchi is one of the 2 MSC excursions desks, with the other being on Deck 8. Portside, closer to aft, is Shine Bar, and just behind that is the Kala Jondal Restaurant, which is the 2nd largest out of the 4 main dining rooms on board. All the way aft on Deck 6 is the bottom level of Le Cabaret Rouge, but we'll show you that up on Deck 7. Jumping up to Deck 7 forward is the top of the Cora Theater. This Greek-themed theater seats up to 1,200 passengers. There are so many different types of shows that go on here, so be sure to check your MSC For Me app to stay on top of them all. Deck 7, just after the theater, is the MSC Signature Casino. With over 170 slot machines and 14 tables, this casino truly offers it all. We didn't spend too much time in here, but the little bit we did, we definitely had a blast and enjoyed every aspect of this casino. Right in the middle at the casino bar, you can look up and see Lady Liberty herself looking over Times Square. Midship portside is the Champagne and Wine Bar, which is another venue that overlooks the atrium. Here you can find a variety of bubbly-inspired drinks and all of your favorite wines. Just behind that is the Aegeon Restaurant, which is the 3rd of the 4 main dining rooms on board Seascape. Headed aft, you'll pass through the Boulevard du Cabaret, which offers an incredible photo opportunity. This hallway is lined with mirrors and LED lights to create a glamorous and infinite feeling. Once you get through the boulevard, you arrive at Le Cabaret Rouge. This 3-level lounge offers an array of activities throughout the day and into the night. Here they have a large bar, lots of seating, and a huge multifunctional area. This venue turns into the nightclub later on, and during the day they have events like performances, game shows, and even karaoke. Here are 2 clips from when we visited this lounge.
Every breath that I make, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. The bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
They were incredible, but now back to the ship tour. Jumping up to deck 8 forward is the MSC Araya Spa. The staff here were so friendly and ready to answer any and all of the questions the 14 of us had. Just past the spa reception desk, you'll find a hair salon, a nail salon, the Medi Spa Center, and the thermal area. Going into the thermal area, immediately to your right are all the treatment rooms for any services you book while on board. Moving further into the thermal area, you'll see the changing room. There is only one door, but past that one door are 2 more doors, one for the men's changing room and one for the women's changing room. On Seascape, you do not need to use a code for the lockers. You can simply scan your card or band, so be sure to keep it with you. Entering the thermal area, there are tons of lounge chairs to ensure that everyone can get one, 2 showers to your left, and a steam room to your right. This door right here actually leads outside to a jacuzzi that not many passengers know about that's available to the spa. Right in the middle of the thermal area are some hot beds, more lounge chairs, and a jacuzzi. To the left of the jacuzzi, you have one of my personal favorite rooms, a snow room. Next to that, you have a salt room, a hot and cold shower room, a dark steam room, and of course, 2 more showers. Over on port side, you have the MSC gym. This gym is 3,000 square foot. Being that it is powered by Techno Gym, the equipment you find here will be from this brand. They had lots of different machines to use and multiple of each, making dropping some cruise calories a lot easier. Just aft of the MSC gym, you have the business center. In this area, there are also 2 hidden hot tubs that are not indicated on any map on board. Back inside, on port side, you have the sports bar. If you're lucky enough to be cruising on the Seascape during your favorite sporting season, fear not, as they do play every game here. You even have these little nooks that you can sit in by yourself or with friends and family to enjoy the game. In the sports bar, they also have casino games as well as a bar and lots of seating. Starboard side is the Loft Cafe. Here you can get all of your favorite drinks, and like every bar on board, you can also get some delicious MSC coffee. We did not spend much time indoors here because you do have the option to sit outside on this deck. Outside is the waterfront boardwalk. This space is on both port and starboard side and lets you get a breath of fresh air while relaxing and enjoying the beautiful views. Like we mentioned before, there are 2 different MSC excursions desks. Here you can book, cancel, or modify any excursion reservations. Aft on deck 8 on starboard side is our favorite store on board, the MSC shop. Every cruise we go on, we always purchase a ship model, and specifically if we're on an MSC cruise, we additionally purchase the MSC Med fragrances and diffusers. On port side next to the MSC shop is Hola Tacos and Cantina. We did find it a little strange that this specialty dining restaurant was just out in the open in the hallway, but nonetheless, this venue always delivers an authentic dining experience. Aft on deck 8, both port and starboard side, you have the Infinity Bridge. On our sailing, 2 of the panels on this specific bridge had another piece over them. We assume they cracked or had a minor issue, so that's something to keep in mind if you're not looking down while walking over the Infinity Bridge. Portside aft is the wine cellar. Entering this area itself is jaw-dropping because of the beautiful and neat display of wines from all over. This venue offers wine tastings, and they have a large book at the entrance where you can learn all about the different wines and their history. Here, you can also purchase wine or champagne bottles to enjoy. In the middle, you have the cocktail bar, which is a perfect place to get a pre or post meal drink. Conveniently placed right before all of the specialty dining venues, you can lounge here while enjoying a drink and waiting for your reservation time. Starboard side, you'll enter Chef's Court. This is where you're going to find all of the specialty dining venues. Starting off strong when you enter, the first restaurant is Kayato Sushi and Kayato Teppanyaki. Kayato Sushi is a conveyor belt filled with sushi that goes all the way around to everyone. They are covered, so no need to worry about any type of germs getting on your food or anyone touching it. Teppanyaki, like every other one, you sit at a table and the chef cooks your meal right in front of you while putting on a show. Portside and Chef's Court, you'll find Butcher's Cut. This is the largest and most popular of the specialty dining restaurants on board. The food itself will sell you on this venue for every future sailing with MSC. Here are some of the things we ate while dining here. To start, we had shrimp cocktail, beef carpaccio, and oyster Rockefeller. Then for dinner, we each had surf and turf. On starboard side, aft of Kaito Sushi is Ocean K Restaurant. This felt like the most elegant of all the specialty dining venues because it was. Ocean K is a seafood restaurant that offers mouth-watering dishes. From tuna tartare to oysters to sea bass and even whole seafood platters, they really do offer it all. The Uptown Lounge aft on deck 8 has a very jazzy atmosphere and offers live music, karaoke, and a bar. Headed all the way aft is the adults reserved area. On starboard side is the Infinity Bar, and on port side is Venchi Gelato, and just behind those is the Infinity Pool. The Infinity Pool offers aft-facing views that are so relaxing that it'll keep you here all day. Also, all the way aft, you have 2 panoramic elevators. Moving up, decks 9 through 15 are all staterooms, so let's drop into cabin 10025 for a room tour. We actually stayed in Yacht Club on the sailing, so we're touring a friend's room. If you'd like to see what our Yacht Club room or experience looked like, feel free to click the link at the end of this video. Back to the tour, this is a 178 square foot stateroom with a 48 square foot balcony. The balcony had just enough room to enjoy the views, have an outdoor breakfast, or anything else you can think of using the space for. Back inside the room, you have a bed that can be converted into 2 individual beds upon request. One thing to note is that this couch in this specific stateroom is not a pull-out couch, so if you plan to share the room with a friend, you'll have to ask for them to separate the beds. Across from the couch, you have your vanity and TV area. The TV does angle off the wall to face it more towards the bed, and the vanity area offers an ample amount of space for getting ready. Headed towards the bathroom, by the door, you have your temperature controls as well as your light switch and your master controls. The bathroom in this stateroom is standard size with minimal storage space, but thankfully has a shower door and not a shower curtain. This stateroom also has a pretty big closet to store all of your clothing you packed in your luggage. Speaking of luggage, we would like to take a second to thank our product sponsor for this video, Tatch Luggage. Tatch Luggage has created the most convenient luggage around. They easily connect by these Velcro panels, making traveling with multiple luggage flawless. The amount of times we got stopped and asked about our luggage was insane. If you'd like to get yourself a set, visit tatchluggage.com and use code SOFLOWTRAVEL for some money off your purchase. Moving on with the tour, forward on deck 16 is Yacht Club access only, and if you want to see what that looks like, we've linked our experience at the end of this video. Just behind Yacht Club is the Jungle Pool Lounge. This lounge features 2 hot tubs, a pool, a bar, lots of lounge chairs, and a retractable roof so it can be climate controlled based on the weather. Aft on deck 16 is the Marketplace Buffet and Restaurant. Like every buffet, this one was a madhouse during peak times. Honestly, the only thing we ever came into the buffet for was for breakfast or to enjoy some delicious MSC pizza. Just outside the Marketplace Buffet on port side is the Sky Bar. Something to note is that they do only serve wine, beer, and sodas at this bar. All the way aft on deck 16 is the infamous Bridge of Sighs. If you have a fear of heights, then this bridge is not going to be for you. This is on deck 16, and when you look down, you can see deck 8. Jumping to deck 18, since deck 17 is non-existent on MSC, midship is Do Re Mi Land. Portside, you have the Pirates Cove Aqua Park, which is fun for all ages. Here you have multiple water slides, a splash area, a rope bridge, and so much more. You'll definitely be sure to have all of your family fun here. Deck 18 aft on starboard side, you have the Marina Bar. This bar was always packed on the first day, but never much after that. And right behind the Marina Bar is the Marina Pool. This pool area offers 2 hot tubs, tons of lounge chairs, and a small pool. Here there is also lots of open area where the outdoor parties and activities can be enjoyed. Speaking of the parties on MSC, if you don't know, MSC throws some of the best parties.
Put your hands up, hands up, hands up. Put it down, down. Put it up, up. Put it down, down. Now, put them both up. Hand in the air.
Deck 19 forward is more Yacht Club only access, so Deck 19 aft is Adventure Trail and Horizon Bar. Deck 20 consists of more Yacht Club, the Sports Arena, and the Robotron. The Robotron is an extra charge activity, but is so much fun and completely worth it. This arm swings and spins you around in all sorts of directions. Here's a short clip of some of our friends on it at night. If you would ride this or have been on this, let us know down in the comments. And with that being the end of this ship tour, if you'd like to see our Yacht Club stateroom and everything Yacht Club has to offer, then click the video linked at the end. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell. Also, down in the description, we linked our travel must-haves.